dried blood on his jaw. And some fleece and skin between his teeth.
3 head. It's $500.
Hey, come on, Mr. Pine, you've had that dog an awful long time.
If he's turned stock killer.
He's never has before, all right? I think it's just a simple case of you letting him run loose. Like the deputy said, he probably packed up with other dogs and carried away.
Well, I'm not going to give him another chance.
Mr. Pine, your dog's your business, but we don't have to be a party to it. Now, we'll take care of those other animals. I expect we finished here. Satisfied it wasn't a big cat?
Yeah. You guys get Joe Boy, put him in the barn with Sal and Shep, and I'll take care of you later.
Too bad.
No, he's not gonna shoot him.
And be sure you let the people know that was dogs there, not a mountain lion.
I'll take care of it. Thanks again.
Good night, Freddie.
Think people would buy the story about the dogs?
Now, what would you think if you hadn't seen the kill yourself? That old rover who plays with the kids could have done something like that? Or a wild mountain lion?
See, you found us, all right? I'm Fred Willis.
Mr. Willis, I get where I gotta go.
Tommy, I want you to meet one of the great hunters.
Keep your hands away from those dogs, son, unless you want to lose one. You see, I like them to save their bile for the quarry. Now, you know you don't want them tracking you down, do you, son?
My whole career.
All right. Oh, looky here.
Oh, what's happening? Hey, after what?
I'm headed to Forces. Well, we stopped by Ralph Johnson's place.
Lost a calf last night, guys.
Well, what's that got to do with us starving to death?
Thought it might be a cat kill, so we stopped by to take a look.
And?
It's a cougar did it.
Whoa, hold on. How do you know it wasn't coyote? Or bobcat?
Well, didn't you say its scarback was hurt?
Yeah, left hind leg. You kind of setting it down easy. Why?
That's it.
There's blood in the left rear track.
Probably got it caught one of them poachers traps people are always setting nowadays.
Well, if that's the case, obviously it wasn't strong enough to hold him.
So what's Ralph Johnson gonna do?
Well, nothing right now. No, we all lose animals now and again. Nobody gets too ripped up about it.
Yeah, unless he starts making a habit out of it.
Listen, how bad did it look?
Pretty bad. Couldn't even take down that Wolverine. You know he's not gonna lay up long enough to let it heal, right? Next time he's hungry, stock's easy picking.
Old Scarback. Hey, Adam, was he really as strong and powerful as Daddy used to say?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a great animal, Daniel. You know, somehow, the fewer they become, the more fantastic they seem.
Thing is, though, he's old and crippled now.
He's not gonna settle for field mice either.
Why should he? I mean, he's been king of those mountains for years.
Oh, come on, Brian. You know what'll happen if he keeps coming back. It's all Crane, man.
King of the mountains.
Uh-huh.
High up on a mountain, in robes of yellow gold, lives a king. commander, a warrior brave and bold. The Lord of all he surveys, and a wonder to behold. A strong and proud survivor, but old Scarback's getting old. In spite of city hunters, and through the winter cold, he moved up to the passes when the land was fenced and sold. When God made that old cougar, you know he threw away the mold. He's the last Native American, but old Scarback's getting old. Once he had a deep dark cave he could hide in, and a mating some kittens of his own. But the strongest often pay the price of ending up alone. Some folks say he'll never die, or they say he'll never fold. He'll be looking down forever from the vastness of his stronghold. As long as there's a mother lode, oh, the tale will still be told of the last Native American, but old Scarback's getting old. He's the last Native American in his rose yellow gold.
Did you remember to get those plugs? Yeah. All right.
Hey, where's Evan? We could use some muscle around here. Guthrie.
He's riding fence out near the sport. We'll give you a hand.
Shot. Hey, Daniel, give me a hand with this, will you? I can't get the span nut off. You got small hands.
Man, you should have been in town. Big doing.
Is the carnival here? Tommy Bullock says it's coming soon.
Well, I could have passed for a carnival. There's this guy in Murphy's bar named Claxton. Got everybody in town buying him beers, telling all these big stories.
Is that John Claxton?
I think somebody said his name was John. Had these sweet dogs in these big cages out front of the cafe.
Yeah, that's Claxton, all right.
What's he doing in town?
Nobody knows. Mainly he's just drinking beer and telling stories, it looks like. Should have heard him. He's been all over the world.
Now I know it took you clowns so long.
Yeah, well, I'll hear him, all right.
Hey, Adam. Hey!
What's the matter, Adam? You know?
What's going on?
Tommy, where are you, Uncle?
Just saw Adam look like that before.
Who's this guy Claxton?
Some kind of hunter. He's telling stories about killing tigers and lions and rhinos. You name it.
Scarback.
Well, she just kept on coming. See, I'd already slammed 2 30-yard sixes into her throat, and then one more into her chest here. Let me tell you something. Up on her hind legs, she must have been 7 foot tall. And I knew I had a chance with just one more shot. So I waited. And I waited. And I brought that piece up and I sighted. And I slammed that last one right between her eyes right there. And she was dead when she hit me, but her eyes was going, her claws was going. Reflex action. She just raked me right across here.
Ooh, Mr. Claxton, you could have been killed.
What happened to her cubs?
I don't know anything about her cubs. You see, they called me in because the animal attacked the settlement.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's up in, Norton County, wasn't it?
I see you're familiar with my work, friend.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I heard you killed a couple other bear up there, claiming they attacked you.
You don't really want to talk about bears with me, do you, friend?
That's right, Claxton. I want to know who brought you in.
I did. I got Ralph Johnson file a depredation permit after that cat went after my boy.
Yeah, I heard about that, Mr. Willis. Now tell me, do you honestly believe Tommy?
My boy wouldn't lie to me about a thing like that. He came home all scratched up, clothes torn.
Well, funny how all the kids at school seem to think Tommy made that story up just to get himself a little attention.
Just because you're Guthrie doesn't have sense enough to know when he's having his leg pulled doesn't give you no cause to call my boy a liar. Ask your rancher friends. A lot of stock's been killed lately, and everybody knows it's that damn cougar.
One calf, maybe one, was brought down by Scarback. The rest is nothing but rumor and tall tale, and you know that.
Well, see, I don't even know who you are, friend. The state of California issued a permit. And I am here to see it's carried out.
Were you planning on running that cat out of the territory like most hunters? Or are you gonna kill it like you're used to doing?
I was hired to do just one thing. It was to put a bullet in that cat's brain right there. I'm very good at what I do.
I don't suppose there's anything I could say that would get you to change your mind.
What do you think, friend?
I think you need some discouragement, pal.
Brian, let me handle this my way.
Mr. Willis, there's got to be another way. You don't need to bring in a hired gun.
What'd you call me, son?
I think he called you a killer. Is that plain enough for you, Claxton?
Brian, I said I'd handle it my way. He wants to do it his way.
Don't seem a whole lot different my way. You got him now, Adam. Hey, no, sir.